good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
I need a British person or a European person to freaking teach me how to use this thing. Because when I moved here, I was like, oh my god, a towel warmer, that's so posh. Turns out the thing is useless. I will turn it on before I get in the shower. So here I am showering, come out, grab my towel. It's not warm. What am I missing here? Am I supposed to leave the thing on all day long? That just feels like a fire hazard. Also, feels like wasting a lot of energy. Utilities are really high in the UK. So cannot afford. But I have seen so many of these in different people's homes and I don't understand. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you are supposed to leave it on all day. Maybe it doesn't use as much energy as I feel like it does. Can someone give me a tutorial though? Like, help. What am I doing wrong? And don't even get me started on where do you guys do your hair at if there are no plugs in the bathroom? Where are we supposed to be doing our hair? I will take the risk of getting electrocuted. That's a whole other video.
I recently moved from Dubai to Belgium and grocery shopping is so different here. I'm originally from America and here are things that would send Americans in a coma at the grocery store. Part 1. Number 1, you have to pay to use a grocery cart. It's €1. What if you don't have any coins? Like you have to hold everything in your hands or you have to go home and get change. Number 2, the milk, eggs, and butter is not refrigerated, which I thought was so weird at first, but apparently this is completely normal in Europe and pretty much the rest of the world. That's what I said in my last video, guys. America is on its own planet. I was so confused at first, but my husband explained to me the milk is ultra pasteurized, so it doesn't need to be refrigerated until it's open. Number 3, opening and grabbing water, soda, juice right from the packaging and taking only one. Like, look at all these open waters. I'm pretty sure this is illegal in America, but now that I can do this in Europe, it's pretty satisfying. Like and follow for part 2.
Things in the UK that I think would put Americans into a fucking coma because the UK is not real. Number 1, crackheads. I'm sorry, but the homeless people on drugs are a whole nother level of insanity. Like, we have people giving you roses, we have people scrapping, we have people stealing people's crutches. Yeah? There is never a dull moment in the streets of England, of Essex, of anywhere. Yeah? Mainly Essex though, because what do you mean I turned my head and there is a homeless man running away with somebody's crutches and then he gets boshed in the face by another homeless woman because he stole £5 off her. They were both on drugs, by the way, and that £5 was definitely for a little bit of sun. But the fact that it's just so normal to see homeless crackheads everywhere just scrapping each other and just being weird and barking and meowing at you and singing to you, it's strange. And it's scary, very scary. And also how the homeless people like to put themselves by like the cash machines, because there is a very guilt-tripping thing about that. I was getting cash out once to pay my hairdressers. My hair was costing me £288. I was getting that cash out, and what does this man do? He yells at me, "Get me something out too, darling!" Okay. Yeah, I will. Generally, all I could think was if I don't get this man some cash out, then I'm either going to be smoked in a zoot myself or I'm going to be murdered. So I got him out a tenner. And I said, there you go. There you go. I was like, do you want me to go get you some food with the money? He was like, no.
Food? They don't want to eat.
Girl, you just helped him get more.
Yeah, with that little stuff that you was jigging about just a second ago. Barking and meowing?
And he gonna be looking for her next time she go to that store.
Bro, hey, they gotta be on some stuff out there, because as many homeless people I've seen in my life, not one of them ever barked at me out.
Barked at me? Baby, listen, you
I seen them talking to themselves now.
They be doing some things, but I don't know why they would put us in a coma. Has she made it out to her neighborhood?
Is them homeless people that healthy? That's some healthy homeless people.
Child.
They must be eating good on them blocks.
They got enough strength to go take somebody
to rob somebody and
run
with it full speed. You get punched in the face and get back up.
No, Goodbye. Have a blessed day. So yeah, the people in England that are on the streets and are on the drugs all the time, they are a whole nother level of strange and crazy. However, do not think that I'm bullying these people, because everyone seems to think that I'm bullying everyone. No, I actually am friends with most of the crackheads in town. One of the lads gave me roses. He gave me 4 roses, and when I gave 2 of the roses to the woman who's homeless across the street, yeah, they're friends and they yell at each other. They yell at each other across the road, yeah.
Okay.
And then the guy, I gave him a tenner. He loves me now. He sings to me every time I walk past him. Just want to clarify, I don't dislike these people. I actually think that they're probably the most interesting people in the world, and they do bring joy to my life. Number 2, boss mans at corner shops. Yeah, everybody's got a boss man. Everybody's got a guy who will sell them what they shouldn't be sold. I'm talking about the children of the towns, the youths of Essex sort of thing. There's a boss man on every fucking turn of the street, okay? Along with there being vape shops everywhere as well. Like, these shops brand themselves as candy stores, and you look inside and there is a blown up, raw, like, suit just sitting there, along with 100 colourful bongs and about every other disposable juice and vape liquid that you could possibly see in the world, in rainbow order. That is not a candy shop, my friend. You are just selling to children, because that is candy to their eyes. And also the boss mans, yeah? The boss mans, it's a man that you make friends with who actually does not care about the law or his licence to sell. And he basically is normally always trying to hit on the girls and just is either scared of the boys or really likes them. And these guys, and it's always the men, by the way, I don't think I've ever had a boss woman, because they always ask for my ID. But the men, they're like, yeah, do you want more? Do you want this? There's a deal on with this one. You can have this one. I know, I can see your college lanyard. I know that you're not 18, but I will give it to you anyways. They will never ID you. They don't care. And if anything, they give you bargains and deals. Like, we were trying to get some buzzballs for a night out, and my friend basically went to 2 different guys that she knows, and she was like, okay, how many can I get for this, and how many can I get for that one? And then she went back to her favourite one and said, well, this guy's offering me this price, so do you want me to go to him, or are you going to lower the price to me? And they always do it. They don't care. They love you. They will always love you. They are your loyal fans, okay? The boss fans of the world are the best people. But in America, you would actually get, I think, even arrested if you did try to consume or buy alcohol under the age of 21. Number 3, roadmen. Now, I know there's like roadmen and then there's like gangsters in America, but roadmen are like a whole nother level. Like, the roadmen aren't trying to start music videos and they're not trying to like flex their guns. No, the roadmen have their hands on their pants, hoods up, and will blur their faces out on their Instagram posts. Yeah, and also, let's just clarify, they like to be like shanky, shanky, shanky sort of thing, you know? The hokey pokey, but with the pointy sticks of death. And there is nothing that terrifies me more than roadmen, because why are they so intimidating? Mainly because of their Instagram posts. What do you mean that you've got a chef in your fucking hand and you're like this? No, please. No, like, roadmen is so intimidating, and also, they just pull the baddest bitches too. I don't know how they do it, but they do. And I think that generally would shock Americans. One, how the fuck would you feel walking down an alleyway as an American person in England and just seeing a massive group of roadmen with their hands on their fucking pants, warming up their fingers with their ball sacks, yeah? Looking at you like this.
No.
Run. Number 4. That was 5, but we're gonna get rid of that finger there. Tipping. Now, tipping isn't mandatory in the UK, and honestly, until I'm a millionaire, I'm not tipping either. Unless somebody has gone out their way and actually made me feel like, you know what, yeah, you actually are a nice person. Like, the only time I've ever tipped is at a nail salon, where this one girl could actually do my fucking nails properly, because the fucking nail salons in England too, yeah, oh, we'll get onto that. But you know, tipping. In America, tipping's mandatory. You always tip quite a lot. You have to tip. In the UK, you don't. You can actually remove a tip off the bill, yeah? Like, Bill's, the actual restaurant, tries to add a £10 tip. No, your food is shit, okay? What do you mean I spent 15 quid on 2 things of mac and cheese that were this big and tastes like a whole bottle of vodka and wine mix? There was no sauce, there was no pasta, it was wine. I didn't like it. It wasn't nice. Tipping is just not a normal thing that we do, unless like you're tipping a little bit, or you've gone on like a fancy night out and you probably have taken the piss a bit and then you do tip. Anyways, number 5, nail salons in England. I'm sorry, but the nail salons in England are ruthless. They are not friendly and they are terrifying. There is only one nail salon that is nice to me, and that is why I've gone to them after all these years. I've been getting nails since I was 15 years old. I'm 17 now, and I've gone to every nail salon in my town.
Oh,
now, the one I used to go to, I'm not going to name and shame them, but you should know which one I'm talking about. unhygienic as hell, and none of the men there can do nails. I'm sorry, I had a man do my nails there once. Not only did he get fluff all over my French tip, yeah, he also made it crooked because he stuck it on wonky, and then when I said it's crooked, he said, no, your finger's just wonky. Maybe my finger is wonky, yeah, maybe it is, but you can unwonk it. My nail isn't wonky. All you had to do was take it off and redo it, but you was too lazy to. And so I went back after I paid 50 quid for those fucking nails. I went home and I was like, Dad, I'm not happy with this. He was like, go there right now, get him to redo them. So I went back and I was like, hey, look, you fucked my fucking nails up. I'm not paying for this. Either you're gonna fix it or I want my money back. So he sat down and he fixed it and he laughed at me the whole time. Because what do you mean? Your finger is wonky. Shut mine. Everybody else in the world can do my nails properly, but you, my friend, you are the one lad who was turning around and said, your finger. No, you're not skilled, you're lazy, and honestly, you could do with getting a new fucking job, yeah? Don't do it. Anyways, they're like, nail salon people are just intimidating, and they also don't care about how you feel on your fingers. They are so
Wait, because I just felt like I sat through a whole course.
Baby, we went from talking about the homeless people to the nail shop.
So, to find out that she's like 16, 17 years old, make everything she just said 10 times worse, because at that age, you're cool with the homeless man who give you flowers and you love to give him money, and you get the flowers back to the girl while they fussing back and forth. You in that little world. And then you also cool with the boss man on the corner who be giving out free liquor, but not literally free. It's the liquor that he sell because you're underage and he cool with selling it to you. And he know about the drugs too, the transactions. He got you on that too, and you're still between 16 and 17.
Right, and she know to go to this person that's selling a little cheaper and go back to negotiate.
To get a better price because she know you're going to drop it, because competition always make you drop your price. They want to keep the customer. They don't want to run you off with high prices. And she know about the gangsters on the Instagram who be doing the hokey pokey. Nobody want to get hokey pokey. I mean, you can pick up a glizzy on any good day, but hokey pokey, man. And now we talking about how not just them are being intimidating. The nail salon men are intimidating.
She got a lot going on.
She got too much for me, bro.
She got a lot going on. Nothing has did what she said it would do to us who are Americans. That stuff be going on here. Okay.
Wow.
But the difference is, me, a person who don't curse, homeless person come barking and meowing at me to give them some money. They getting cussed out.
Ooh, and you by the ATM.
And I'm going to repent after.
And you by the ATM, so they really
I wish you
bother
would
me.
come up to me while I'm by the ATM. Don't even come within 5 feet of me while I'm at the ATM. Anyway, I got mad a little bit.
Yeah, she be big and bad, yeah, because I be right there. I ain't too far.
Sure will. Because I got a 6'4" husband.
Oh, I'm 6'4" today.
You 6'4", you're not 6'3" and a half.
Okay.
And a half, sometimes the half make them tip up to 4. But in this situation, I have a 6'4" husband. Play with me if you want.
There you go.
I might look cute and cuddly. See, now I'm ranting on like her.
She a Virgo, though. That's why. Them Virgo energy.
Wanted to give me horror story. They got my finger infected because they don't clean stuff. There is no hygiene in this whatsoever. They will use like the liquid that they use to clean your nails.
All right, girl.
Hey, here we go. We got somebody.
Have to worry about leaving your house, going to the movies and getting shot there. You don't have to worry about guns at all. And all day long, Americans love to talk about how it's a Second Amendment right to open, conceal, and carry. But there's literally shootings every single day. So the problem really is the guns, because that just does not happen over here.
Part 2 of things in a British grocery store that would send Americans into a coma. Okay, first things first, I need someone to tell me what brown sauce is and why doesn't it have a name? It's so bad that it's just named after the color. This is definitely a staple in British households, and you know what? To each their own. Forget about the World Wide Web and the telephone. The best invention to come out of England are the 360-degree shopping cart wheels. America definitely needs to take notes because we really do need these. British people absolutely love their peas, but why on earth are there so many different types of peas? On what occasion could you possibly need this many different types of peas? And the fact that you go and mush them them and say it's edible is a disgrace. Americans may be fat, but someone tell me why British people won't drink water. They have to have juice. Like, sir, you're 30 years old. You do not need to be walking around with a water bottle full of juice. Let's just all grow up and drink water like a normal person. This is something that actually repulses me, but why don't pastries have any covering? They are just in direct contact with everyone's germs. For me personally, that is so unsanitary, but who am I to judge? What's up with you guys eating prawn mayo sandwiches and prawn cocktail chips? Those two things right there are just not normal. I know this is the lazy.
You know, I'm not going to even stunt. Like, watching food set out in the open, no glass, no covering.
Makes me not want it.
Literally open. You know what I'm saying?
Flies. Like, a bird might get in the store.
I'm more standoffish.
Yeah.
Like, I could touch the bread and not want it.
I know the little kids be touching the bread too.
Open like the bananas being produce. That's too exposed. I'm talking about like just stacked on top of each other.
Bread, that's different because bread soaks in the smells of the environment.
Yeah. Bread is literally a sponge. I mean,
no, I ain't doing that.
Give me the one behind the glass, please.
The American in me, I'm well aware of that, but I miss people packing my groceries up for me. I leave the grocery store actually sweating because it stresses me out so much.
Tough. Just tough.
5 Italian things that would send Americans into a coma.
That's
and
good.
I already did this vice versa, so it's only fair, you know? And before Italians come for me, I'm not saying living in Italy is worse. I'm only talking about cultural differences. Everybody relax. Number 1 is the lack of personal space. You don't have a bubble in Italy, at least not in the north, not in big cities. A bubble doesn't exist. If you're waiting in line, someone's gonna be breathing down your neck right behind you. If you're on the bus,
hey, I ain't gonna much lie. I deal with that.
I don't like that.
I deal with that. Not too many places, but I have dealt with that. And what I do is step out line. I get out the line. Either I tell them to like back up, or I do some motion to show them like you close. I can touch you if I want you right now. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
But I just step out the line and I just look. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big gap. You can't cut me. I'm just letting you know you're too close.
That's why I always put my basket in back of.
Behind me. Yeah.
I don't want nobody standing that close to me.
Breathing down your neck, crazy.
train. And if you need to get off the bus, you kind of have to like shove your way through. You have to get over the fear of touching strangers. Like there's no such thing as personal space. One time I even had to like shove my way through a group of teenagers because I was like, that permesso, like questo è la mia fermata, that was my stop. And they just looked at me like I was stupid. And I was like, all right, so we're doing this. So I pushed my way through, and it was awful because I felt very combative, but they didn't even bat an eye. Number 2 is the coffee culture. And I know this subject has been beat to death. We've all heard about it, but I have to just add my 2 cents that it's so true. It is so true. And while in some cafes you can order a cold brew, even before we were boycotting Starbucks, I literally never went to Starbucks. I have literally assimilated fully into the coffee culture here. And the coffee culture is standing, drinking a short, tiny espresso or a cafe macchiato, which is like this much liquid, and you drink it standing up at the bar, and then you pay, go. It's like a 2-minute process. In the USA, I would have an iced coffee every day, no matter what the weather, no matter if it was winter or spring or summer. I loved iced coffee. I loved cold brews. And now I can't even tell you the last time I had a cold brew or an iced coffee. I think I was in the USA. I think I was at like Disneyland or something. Number 3 is splitting the bill. Now in the USA, what's very common is that either you'll ask the server to split the bill by like an itemized list. So each server will be able to, you know, separate the bills by the seats on the table. I used to be a server. It was actually super easy to do, super easy to accommodate. On large parties, it was kind of a pain in the ass, but you know, I would never have been like, oh, I don't want to do that. Can you just pay all in cash or put it all in one card? I would have never done that. But in Italy, it's pretty common for like a restaurant or a server to be like, sorry, I can't do that. Can we put it on one card, or can we split it all equally? So if there's 10 people in a party and you, like some people ordered a cocktail and other people didn't, or some people ordered a secondo, which is like a meat dish or a second dish, and other people didn't, it doesn't matter. Everyone just splits it equally down the middle. And in the USA, I think people would riot. Number 4, I think some of y'all are gonna have a seizure about this, but in Italy, you have to pay for your own birthday dinner. You have to pay for your own birthday in general. And a common thing is that Italians will bring gifts, and it's supposed to even out. So like you bring a gift to pay for your portion of the dinner. It sends me into a fucking coma. The first time I experienced it, my sister-in-law paid for her entire birthday dinner. It was like 300 euros. And I like panicked, and I was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'll put it on my card. Because in the USA, the birthday girl or the birthday boy never pays because it is their day to celebrate. However, in the USA, it's less common to bring a present, especially a present of like, monetary value that could possibly cover the portion of an expensive fancy dinner. Now, if you're an Italian and you prefer to pay for your birthday of something that you really, really believe in, I think that's great for you. However, I know folks here that tell me that they don't celebrate their birthdays sometimes because they don't have expendable income to pay for their friends' dinners. Everybody deserves a birthday, even if you don't have expendable income. Straight up, fuck presents. I don't need a present. Oftentimes, presents, they don't hit.
People that's not from the USA, do y'all pin money on the shirt for birthdays? Because for one, you're not about to pay for your meal. They got you. And for two, every $1 or $10 bill or $100 bill that's pinned on your shirt is your extra money as well.
That's your money. It's your birthday.
And any extra gifts that comes with that. Right. So you're being really like celebrated for real.
Right. So how our birthday dinners happens is you make a reservation. It depends on the restaurant if the reservation costs or not. But let's say an average restaurant, right? Everybody pay for their own meal, and somebody in the party, the dinner, would pay for the birthday person's meal. So the birthday person don't pay for each individual meal.
Nah, and it's probably somebody that's really close to the birthday person.
Right.
That knows them. You know what I'm saying?
Now, if it's like a chef who's like a private dinner at like a location or at a home, the birthday person would pay for that. But
now, even then, that could be somebody that's close to them as well who set it up.
Right. So
yeah.
I don't know, baby. I don't want to pay for my birthday. That's my birthday.
You know, you get a present and you're like, oh, a scarf. And then you never wear it again. And number 5. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Number 5. Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. Oh, right. I remember. Smoking. Smoking is super common here in the USA. It's kind of like frowned upon. It's not something that, at least where I'm from, the cool kids never smoked. It was always kind of like, the weirdo band kids. Okay, look. It's fine if you smoke. I'm not trying to talk shit about you. I'm just trying to explain a cultural context about smoking in the USA. If you've ever seen 23 Jump Street, it explains it perfectly. Now, I don't think that people do it on purpose, but here it's super common, like to be at like a cafe outside, sitting, chilling. They won't make an effort, at least in my experience. A lot of smokers don't make an effort to sit apart from you or to smoke apart from you or even to blow smoke like pointedly away like a lot of American smokers do. Here I've noticed that wherever the smoke goes, like a lot of times they'll like be talking through their smoke. So often.
Imagine sitting down with the fam. See, we chilling. Kids got this stuff going on. We sit here, and the tables be close too. Like little oval tables be sitting. Everybody be chair to chair, and somebody just look at you. People don't smoke all in my face, bro. We gonna have a little issue.
That's like calling our hands out.
Bro, I'm like, really? And you look me in my eyes? Why you did it?
Child, are you flirting? Are you trying to pick a beef?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's in your face, and you breathe it in. And I'm just a kid. I'm just a 28-year-old kid, and my lungs can't handle smoke. And then I feel like a fucking Karen because I'm over there like trying not to cough. I don't say anything. I would never say anything. I'm in their culture. I'm here to assimilate and to just adjust. And I have learned, I learned to adjust. I don't complain ever, except for right now. Is this complaining? Yeah, those are 5 things that would send Americans into a coma. Honestly, I could make a part 2 to this or a part 3. There are so many differences.
All right, y'all. We're going to stop right there, man. Make sure you guys go and check them all out. Very interesting. The homeless story, though. The homeless stories.
She went on and on and on.
I didn't know y'all had it like that. We need somebody up in that comment section. I need y'all to talk about it because I'm here to hear.
Worse than us. Just like it.
It's the demanding. Give me that money too while you're at that ATM.
Child, nah, it's because she's young. I don't think an older person would be so willingly. Child, this hard money that I work for, okay? All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.